Hello again, my name is Hugh and welcome back to my channel, and as always, my chair. Those of you who watched the video on Tuesday, which is the collaboration with Wendy from Toonpish Crafts, saw me turn a couple of pens quite successfully from some blanks that Wendy had sent. And if you've watched Wendy's video, you'll have seen what she made for me, and I will show you a picture of that later. It's beautiful, so thank you, Wendy. And I did try a third pen, as I said in that previous video, and it sort of went horribly wrong. I got a huge catch. So I have started to fix it, because here it is. And what I'm going to do is put this back on the mandrel, use some sandpaper to get rid of all this glue that's there, and then the bit that was cut off from this I'm going to stick back on the end, and in the middle I've got an idea. I'm not sure, I'll see how it looks when I dry fit it before I glue it, but as they say, you either try and hide something if it goes wrong, or make a feature out of it. So I'm going to make a feature out of it, because it is such a beautiful pen blank. So yeah, I'm dressed, ready, tea has to be finished, and I'll see you back on the lathe, and let's hopefully rescue this. Take care. Well, it was going so well, I thought I'd turn another one before I put the pens together. I got a catch, a big one. I was going ever so lightly, but obviously not, and that happened. So part B, I'm going to try and rescue it, because that is such a gorgeous blank. I will do another video of me rescuing this one, because I really don't want to lose that. That's gorgeous. Okay, I'll see you in a minute when we assemble. Oh, so you've just seen the bit that when I started to try and salvage this. So there it is at the moment. Now, pen blanks are normally way too long for most kits, so you end up cutting bits off. So what I'm going to try and do is drill the hole in there, put this over there, but if you see I've got a chip there which I've got to get rid of. I mean, I could hide it with a clip, but I would know it's there, and that's not me. So I'm going to take this down a bit further, so that'll go to there, and then I'm going to put something different in the middle. And that something different is going to be this. And this is the pen blank that Claire from Making Out the Wood sent me. So again, you know, you can see the length, and this is a long pen. I've got loads to play with, so even though I'm only going to drill in a little bit, and this is quite small, I'm still going to do exactly as I did before with the center drill, and then the 5mm drill, and then the drill for the tube. Okay, I'll see you soon. Drilling at 500. There you go. You can see that bit plus extra 3/16, 4mm, whatever, off there, and then put that in. So again, even though I'm only going to go that far, I'm still going to go through the same process of center drill, 5mm drill, and then the 8.7. Okay, let's see if we can sand this epoxy off. That'll be fine. And now I'm going to use a square carbide and trim that bit off. So, putting this piece on, I now know how much of that I need. If it's a bit wider, it doesn't matter, because obviously I'm going to have to trim that down anyway. So, I'm just going to go over the bandsaw and cut some of that gold pen blank up. This could work. I'll be back in a second. So, there you go. Hopefully that's going to look okay. So I turned it a little bit, or cut it a little bit long, but just enough there to barrel trim down. So I don't want this to be another epic, so I'm going to do exactly as I did on the other one. Mix up some epoxy with some black pastel, glue this up, and then leave it for a bit. So I'll trim it up, and then I'll bring you back when it gets time for the exciting bit of trying to finish this pen. See you later. Change of plan. I'm not going to use epoxy and chalk pastel. I'm going to give this a go, which is Starbond medium thick black super glue. There is a discount code in the description below for anybody who wants to buy Starbond products. If you use that link in the description, you'll get 10% off. Right, let's try this. Because the fit on the tube is really, really good. So, sorry, I'm concentrating. Trying to get the black all over the edges and some on the tube. Slide that one on, and then this one. Now it's the medium, so I've always had success with medium CAs or super glue, whichever one you call it. So try and match it up as best as possible. And then clamp it up. Again, using the bushing on that end to stop any damage to the tube. Okay, leave that for 20 minutes or so to set off. And those of you who watch me regularly will know what I'm going to do next. And that's go and have a cup of tea. I'll see you in a bit. I'll be turning at just over 2,400 RPM. Okay, just a light bit of sand in now, 600 on a square blank. I've got some tool marks, but that is a lot harder than that two sides, so I don't want to bump, so I don't want my fingers to dip in. So tip is use something flat and then 600 just gently. Okay, I'll carry on that for a few minutes, and I'll bring you back when it's time to use my favourite, the magic Micromesh pads. See you in a minute. 2000 RPM. And there we have it. Beautiful. And that, I think, works really well. So as you can see, when a pen goes wrong, it doesn't always mean it's finished. So I'll bring you back when it's time to put this thing together. As before, I've left the bushing in the far end so that the blank is protected. Because it is only going to be about 1 mil thick at the end, so they do break and chip very easily. Lovely. Now again, that goes in there. Use the pen to locate it, the nib. There you go. Spring. Screw on the click. Doesn't take many threads. The clip on. Is a snug fit. One sec. Okay. I love that so much, I've decided that's where the clip's going to go. So just press it home. And the last thing, unscrew the nib and put the refill in. Make sure it sits in the mechanism at the back. Screw it back on. Get rid of that little bit that's there. And there you go. One beautiful pen. See you back in the house. Hello. Well, here it is. I'm more than happy. The gold, I think, works really well with the black and the turquoise and with the gold kit. So yeah, I'm more than happy to have saved that blank because I loved it. I really did love it. So there you go, Wendy. 3 of the 6 made, but that's one, as I said right at the beginning, I wanted to keep for myself, so that's what's happening. But it does show, even when things go drastically wrong, bit of thought, bit of ingenuity, and keeping the bits, the cut off bits, you can save pens, even if it's wood. Contrasting piece of wood in there would work just as well if this was a wooden pen. So there we have it. Again, Wendy, thank you very much for sending me the blanks. They are gorgeous. So thank you all for watching. If it's your first time here, you've liked what you've seen, You can subscribe through hitting my icon at the bottom. All the oldies, I say it every week. Doch about, thank you very much indeed. If you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. But leave a comment either way. I read them all and I reply to every single one. Like it, share it, all those good things. And if you're not subscribed, that's it. Hit the subscribe button. It's free, and hopefully I can continue to enjoy or entertain you. But I'll enjoy doing it anyway. There we go. I'll put some stills up at the end. So glad I could get this saved, and I can't wait to turn the pen in that gold one now. That bit, by the way, was from the blank that Claire sent me. So I said, yeah, I'll put pictures up at the end, and I'll see you next week. Just everybody take care, stay safe, and hoil.